All right, good morning. Today, I'm going to do a few things. I'm going to try and do some more GUI, finish the calendar for what it's worth, just get it in a functioning state. And then I promised Twitter that I would do some yoga animation. So let's see how that goes. And the third thing I wanted to do was possibly explore a new feature. And that feature is basically being able to inspect stuff in the game world and learn how to craft it. So let's say someone has like a table in their house and you want to make that table. You can study it, level up your crafting studying ability. Maybe it coincides with your crafting level, like what level items you can study. And then you can learn those. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet. I don't know if it's going to be an item, like a magnifying glass, or like a notepad that you need to sketch it. Or it's just some kind of sense that you get, you know, walk up to an item, hold down a button, learn it. We'll see. First things first, I think I'll start with the calendar. Just want to get that out of the way. It's kind of bothering me. It's taking so long. I haven't really been able to do any work off stream because I am too tired at night. These last few weeks have been tiring, for lack of a better word. Alright, so the calendar. And I think the last thing on stream was I was having a bug where everybody always stayed the same amount of days. So I fixed that. Now I have this issue where if I have too many guests, they just kind of get cropped, and I need a way to show infinite amount of guests. So this needs to kind of be a scroll. So let's... I mean, I can obviously make this window bigger and hold a few more. But... you know, there'll be a max, and I'll need to figure out a way to deal with that. I was told there was yoga. Yes, there will be yoga. Yoga animations. What up, ZT? How are ya? If you want me to do yoga, I can. But I just need a few minutes to set up, and then you'll all have to do it with me, so you'll have to share your cameras. I'll make a zoom. So let's see. Let's start with let me work on the GUI for a little bit, and then I'll work on the yoga animations. So here's my idea for the yoga. I want you to be able to choose. Finally got rid of my parents, so things are quiet again. That's always the best. Yeah, family's rough. It's good. Family's good, but it's stressful. Oh no, Unity, you crash too much. I don't know what's going on, but you crash too much now. Oh my god. Well, while that's loading. So I have this yoga controller. Let me explain that for a sec. So I want you to be able to choose like a favorite activity. And once you do that, if you perform that activity in the morning, or whenever, you get a bonus for like 12 hours or something, or maybe the whole day. Some kind of stat bonus, or I haven't decided exactly what the bonuses are. And maybe you don't have to choose a favorite. Maybe these are just special decorations where if you do them, you get the bonus. And they'll be like a quasi mini game, something pretty simple, just to make you do it. So, and I think it's kind of cute that you wake up in the morning and you basically say to yourself, all right, I got to go do yoga and play video games and get my bonuses. All right, so let's Let's start with the calendar though, because it is not functioning quite right yet. Oh my god. These audio pops are killing me. So no one's ever said in chat whether or not they've heard them. So I'm going to assume you don't hear them. I'm going to assume only I hear them. I don't hear them, but I have bad ears. Oh, I think you'd hear these. They're very loud, very crackly. It's like when you have like audio playing and you plug in the microphone at like while it's playing and you just hear that like crackling. It's basically that. Anytime I click on another piece of software and come back to Unity, it's bad. Okay, good. Good. Just me. I'll stop talking about it then. Alright. So the calendar needs work. Let's get that open. Calendar panel. Ender 540. That name sounds familiar. How are you? Thank you for the follow. So yeah, working on some boring stuff and some fun stuff today. I'm gonna try and do the boring stuff early. Well, there's low viewership here. Sorry for punishing the people who came soon, but maybe it's not boring. I don't know. GUI work. I kind of like GUI work, but at the same time I hate my GUI, so it's painful to work on. I would say that I've gotten the most negative feedback with the GUI. It's not pleasant. A lot of brown. Everyone's always saying it's a lot of brown, and I agree. It is a lot of brown. I'll hire someone eventually. Don't worry. Don't you worry. I will hire someone. All right. Well, that helps. Let's get some calendar days in there. Alright, so I basically want this to fill up the entire scroll, so that'll help, but it still doesn't solve the issue that that it's not going to be infinite. It's going to be very limited. Is that too many? Let's see. Excuse me, sorry. No, that's too much. What do I need? What do I need? Hmm. 600. Okay. And then I don't know why. So I guess I don't need this info anymore, maybe? I think I do, though. If I ever want to show like a birthday or an event happening, I will need that. But do I need that much space? I don't think I need that much space. I'm going to lessen the amount of space. And then this, I will be able to improve. Yeah. Alright, so this will temporarily allow me to see a lot of guests. And then I'm going to thin out the guests line, and hopefully that'll get me through a chunk of game dev. Because I very rarely have more than 10 guests at a time. I'm not sure if the game should support that. It's a lot. So That's fine. Calendar event slot. Oh. Alright, well, so now that I'm into it, I'm getting going. Please, tell me how you all are doing. I want to hear how you all are doing. It is September 14th. Oh my god. How is it already September? Summer's over. Did you guys know? Summer is over. There's no more summer. Which I kind of like. I'm not a fan of summer, even though it doesn't get crazy hot here. I am not a fan of summer. Let's try and optimize how much space this takes up. So wait, I only go to 0.5. Do I want that? Why do I only go to 0.5 and 9.5? Don't I want to go to 0 and 1? Oh, that's the text. Oh, who cares? Who cares how far you go? There must have been a reason. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Does Unity force you to work on the GUI in a 3D environment? Hey, Ender. And, I mean, I could just, like... I could set my camera to be isometric, and then, you know, now I'm in isometric. So it technically doesn't, so, you know, I'm in a 2D space here. I just like the 3D space. It makes me comfy. It was in the 40s this morning? Wait a minute, I thought you were in the south. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold. You mean Celsius. Oh, you mean Celsius. Oh, that's... Oh, okay. Why did I assume you were in Florida? I thought you said Florida at some point. Did you visit there or something? No, I knew you meant Fahrenheit. I was just messing with you. But yeah, I guess, yeah, Canada. Be in the 40s. That's nice. It's getting pretty cool out here in LA. It's dropping from mid 70s to mid 60s, and that's a big difference here. All right, so this should help. This should definitely... I should be able to fit a lot of guests on this new layout. Excuse me. Also, Ender, thanks for being a long-time listener. I actually thought you were someone I knew, because I have a buddy who all of his online screen names are Ender, and I thought you were him for a second. I don't think you could pay me enough to go to Florida for longer than like a weekend for a conference. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Florida. My dad lives there, and I don't love Florida. Wait, so now the things are gone. What the heck? Where'd they go? They must not like the, I changed the pivot point of the event slot. They must not like that. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Give that text some left padding. Which one? A lot of text on the screen. Oh, the listen. Yeah. Actually, I think it's too big, too. Obviously, it's flooding off the screen. Let me fix this, and then I'll do that. Alright, so that should fix that. Right? Wait, no. 1-1. How did I have this before? Shit. I don't remember. Yeah, this can use some padding for sure. Yeah. Are you a UI designer? Ender? Or do you just have the eye? How's that? That's nice. Make it a little smaller. 32. Perfect. Okay. FB. Hi, sorry, I've been here, but didn't realize I wasn't logged in because I'm on a different computer. I was going to comment on the weather, but we've moved on. Feel free to backtrack. FB, welcome. Thanks for always being here. And please tell me how the weather is where you are in the world. Yeah, there's no such thing as bad small talk. I don't care what all those etiquette teachers say. You could talk about the weather. You could talk about the route. Honestly, in LA, that's all people talk about is the weather and the route. You haven't met my parents? Okay, there they are. Oh my god, I have so many events. Why? They're like multiplying. Why are they multiplying? Alright, there's some bugs in there. I haven't been outside, but it looks clear. That's nice. It's looking alright. I don't like how there's like a line in between. And so how many lines is this? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can see 15 guests clearly. 15 guests. Is that enough for now? I think so. I don't think I need more than that for right now. I mean, I can squeeze a couple more if I really push this, make this title smaller. But I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna end up eventually. I'll eventually have like an overflow or a way to see it. You know, I'll make like a scroll within this entire calendar. And I need to round out these corners because like I don't like how Dale ends and Finch begins, but there's no visual. Like I know the name is there, but there's no like good visual telling us. Is Meadow double visiting? So right now, when they check in, they register the event. When I close the game, the event saves, but the guest doesn't. So when I tested it again, it's the same day. They visited again. They threw another event, with a new stay. So that's why, like, Mary stayed here, and then the next day I tested and she stayed again here and here. Like it's all like when it's not in testing, like it'll be okay. They won't double up. So let's clear the events. Okay, so now I got no events. Excuse me. Oh my god. I'm so sorry for clearing my throat like this so much. I need a drink. Ooh, last week, on Tuesday, I ran out of coffee, so I was drinking like a Stumptown pre-made almond milk thing. Oh, those are terrible. Meadow and her army of clones. Actually, that's a really funny idea. Like, so I've been trying to think of these. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that down. You made it. You made it to the riffraff list. Been trying to think of like fun events for like reasons why a group of people would come. So imagine I like the idea of like a scientist and they're like 7 clones of a character, and they can all have the same name. It doesn't matter. That'd be really funny. Alright, you made it. Good ideas from Riffraff. Look at you. 2 ideas in a row. You like the La Colombe latte? So I wanted the La Colombe latte, but they didn't have the almond or oat milk version, and I was not going to drink the milk version on stream, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's not as good. Well, honestly, the milk one, I don't know. Real milk tastes funny to me, too. Mike Lombardo! Meadow. Oh, yeah. Okay. I like that. Yeah, that's really funny. I like that. We got some good ideas flowing today. Today's going to be a good day. I already feel it. Ooh, Tuesday was rough. But today going to be good. I think Tuesday was rough. I was not in a good mood on Tuesday. I barely slept. The dog was at the hospital the night before. And I was making a GUI. But now I'm making a GUI. And I'm in a good mood. Same thing, different mood, feel better. Also, welcome in everybody. If you're new to this stream, if you're new to my face, I'm working on a game called Alpine Lake. My name is Andrew. I'm glad to meet you. I'm glad you're here. Check out the game. Wishlisted on Steam. You know, I didn't check my wishlist today. This is the first morning that I didn't immediately check my wishlist number, which is a good sign. It means I'm forgetting. And I'm not letting it bother me, but I still need to check, and you guys can check it with me. Let's check it together. I'll even show it. So, to check my wish list. Oh wait, this isn't the right page. I get very low wish list numbers per day, but I'm above the threshold of a game that won't succeed at all. So this was... So I'm at 227. No, this was yesterday. Uh-oh. 229. I got 2. 2 wish lists. That's depressing. Anyway, nah, I'm okay with it. I was way more hurt by it previously, like last week, but that's fine. 2 a day is better than none. And what's today's date? Today's the 14th. Actually, it's showing me to the 12th. Okay, now it's showing to the 14th. All right, so I think this is good for now. The thing I didn't like that it wasn't showing rounded corners because you couldn't tell when one ended and one began. So I had graphics for that already, and I don't know where they went. Let me find those, because I already had this working, and I do want to color code them. So what I'm going to do is replace them with better graphics and color code them. I'll just throw random colors on them. Yeah, and that should be way easier to read. So let me do that. Do some Photoshop. Photoshop. Excuse me. I did a naughty thing. I joined another game jam. I probably shouldn't, but I felt compelled, and I'm gonna same as July. Just put in a couple hours a week. Not go crazy, and hopefully it all goes okay. You should make event stickers that you can add to your calendar. Do you mean like give me the ability to put a sticker on the calendar, or just have stickers that show events? Because I was going to show little icons when it's an NPC's birthday or when there's a festival. And most of these games have festivals nowadays. I have not even thought about doing festivals, and I'm not ready to dive down that road. That's just a whole thing where you totally disrupt the flow of the simulation, like, and you bring all the NPCs together, custom animation, one day only. It's a lot of work. I'm not sure if I'm ready for that yet. I think I'll have to do it eventually, but I don't think that's part of the demo. If you don't put the Yule Ball, New Year's Eve, you need to have town meeting. Yeah, I gotta have a town meeting. It's definitely like the first thing that should happen. I should be able to do the town meeting easily. I can literally have a schedule, like a schedule, an NPC schedule, where they all just go sit in a chair in the town hall, and they just have to sit there. They don't have to do anything else. That's actually pretty easy. That's not out of the realm of possibility. And I guess if all festivals are just make the NPC go stand somewhere very specific and swap the environment, I guess that's it. You need to have a town meeting where you discuss people that have dogs that are overweight. No. Alright, where am I going here? Work. It is GUI and rounded panel. So I think this is what I want. So I basically just want you need a Taylor Dozy type to lead them. I mean, that's what Eugene is. He's not like Taylor Dozy though. He's not obnoxious. Eugene, everyone loves Eugene. Like Eugene's the best. He's the town hall leader that Alpine Lake needs. I'm just gonna make a new file actually, and it's gonna be small 256. No, it can be 128 by 128. It can be really small. And I just need three squares. $128, $128, 0, 0, and I just need to round all these corners and make it white. And do I want a stroke? I don't think so. No stroke. What can I do to pizzazz this? Give it a gradient, maybe? Nah. Or maybe an inner shadow. Give it an inner shadow. Pizzazz. It's a little too big. 15? Okay, that's it. Alright, so I just need 3 of these. 1, 2. So this one, I need to unlock these and do 0. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Oh my god, this is a bug where if I change this to 0, this happens. Infinite loop of 0. Eventually it'll fix. God damn it. How annoying. This is the dumbest. If anyone from Adobe is out there right now, what the fuck is this shit? Yo. You should be able to put 0. A valid number between 0 and 150,000? Yeah, I put 0. But no, I'm in an infinite loop of sadness right now. Ugh, I can't even quit. I can't even quit. Eventually, if I spam it enough, it sometimes gets me out of here, but it's not working this time. Hey, Andrew, this is Evan from Adobe. How can I help you? Can you please deal with this nonsense, this garbage bullshit? Do I need to like hit enter, click, and 0 like really fast? No, it's not working. All right, so I'm gonna have to make that again because that's pretty ridiculous. Quit. I can't even force quit it. I'd love to help you with some garbage bullshit, but I'm not going to... I'm going to need a few more details. Ah. Force quit, please. Thank you, Photoshop, son of a bitch. Maybe it'll autosave? New file. Oh my god. Let's do this really quickly. I'm sorry. How boring. 128. Just give me. 100, 128, 128. Oh, I could just do this. It was 50, right? Okay. From center. No. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Alright, so I have one of these, right? We want white. No stroke. And an inner chateau. We want it to be dark. We want it to be 20. Okay. Let's save this. I don't want to do that again. That was horrific. Innkeeper. Devlog. Nope. Textures. Work. GUI. Call this event slot. Version 1. Wait. What? Why is there... Oh, that's weird. Why does it need to be 0.05? Or why does it need to be 0.5 pixels offset to... That's strange. Whatever. Try making it 0. If I did have it 0 and it was like here. It was a hole. Whatever. All right. Okay. Let's duplicate, save, and instead of so I'm gonna unlock it and then just do it like this. No. One at a time. No. Is there a hotkey? No. Shift? Oh, I can... Oh, nice. I could double click on it and put in the values in a separate pop-up window. And it does that. What the fuck? Alright, it's fine. Whatever. As long as it looks the same. If I unhide this, no, it's a little off. It's a little off. And I have that annoying nonsense, which that is actually fine. I could fix that. I could just do that. Okay, that fixes that. And then it might be okay. So I need this one. Okay. I need... What is happening? Where is your pivot point? Oh, it's the pivot point's in a stupid place. That's why. I need that one. And finally, I need the full across, which needs to be longer, just to make sure I don't have any weirdness. Okay, so I have the 4 that I need. And let's export them. So first things first, this is the loan bubble. If someone's staying for 1 day, that should never happen. But I'm gonna have it anyway because if I have it for single events, maybe I use this. Okay. And I'm pretty sure I already saved this in the past. So let's go to export, quick export as PNG, texture, output, And this one is the event slot single. Okay, this one was my duplicated one. I don't need you anymore. This is event slot right. And then we have event slot left. Nope, event slot left. And finally, event slot middle. Okay, let's get those into Unity. Man, there was so much drama these last few days. Thanks for reaching out, Adobe. Have a great day. Chat ended. There was so much drama in the Unity community these last few days. Oof. People need to chill. There is so much anger out there. So much anger. Everyone needs to take a deep breath. Do some yoga. We're gonna do some yoga here soon. Don't worry. All right, so let's get those in. Innkeeper textures. So where do I want them? I want them in textures. Nope, sprites. GUI panel buttons. I mean, they're not buttons. They're just GUI pieces. They're just GUI. Whatever. My naming conventions they've changed over the years, and not for the better. Well, yeah, for the better, but it's just tons of legacy stuff in there. It's no good. These are all sprites. Nope, sprite 2D. Why can't I apply? Ding. Oh, whoops. Sprite 2D. Apply. And I need to set up some tiling. So let's start with a single one. I did 50 pixels of 50, so we'll do 51, 51, 51, 51. That should do it. Apply. Oh. So this one doesn't need any. I'll just wait, right? Yeah, this one doesn't need any. And then top 51, right 51, bottom 51. Is that gonna mess me up? I don't think so. This will just stretch. That'll be fine. Middle one just needs top and bottom. Oh. Okay, so now I already have all the code set up to do this. I just need to put these in the right prefabs. So visual mode, I forget which one's which. So left, center, right, hole. Oops, that was dumb. Event left. Event center, middle. And then event right. And then event single. See, I never name things the same. So that should just work, but now I want to add a random color so they're even easier to see. I want them to be even easier. So where do I create these things? I create them in the calendar scroll view manager. I add the event here. and I add the display day, and event days. So I go to each display day and add the info. And the info gets the event display and the vertical slots. So all I need to do is event display just needs a public color, display color. And then when it is created, we will give it a display color equals random dot color. No, random color dot random. Hold on, guys. I know I did this somewhere else in the room controller, where I did random colored rooms, and it's pretty simple code. Oh, it was like hue random. I think it was color.hue HSV. Oh, how did I do it? Room. Random color. So set random color, set random color. I colored HSV. Random.color HSV. Yeah, this is what I do. Okay. Okay. It doesn't like this. Ambiguous reference. Okay. I don't think system has a random color. I think it's a Unity engine thing. Okay. So that should be cool. Now I just need to apply that color. So so the scroll view, add info. When we add the info, we also want to change the background, which I already have a reference to. Background image. No, this is the day. Okay, so the day, I think the day passes that info along to the piece. So the info piece, calendar event display, info piece. So where do I set the piece info? Clear it, count it. Okay, here's where I do it. So info pieces need, what? Nope, that's not right. Where do I set the, where do you get set? So, I mean, obviously I call this set visual mode. Let's just find where I set that. Slot, that's set visual mode. I do set it here. So, I don't know why I do these things so many times. Why do I just not pass in everything? But I'll just pass in the color. So piece.color, display color. And then let's support that. And oops, color background dot color equals color. Great. That should be done. Let's check it. Who play? Nick! What up, Nick? Who play? We play. Alright, I think I deleted all the events, which was stupid. No, I have events, but they're not showing up. Wait, I definitely hit the clear events button, so the fact that they didn't clear, problem. And they are not... so the image is broke. Let's see why. Backgrounds. Oh, because I think the... that random color generator script has an alpha, and I think the alpha is too small. Okay. Easy fix. Easy fix. Oh my god, I have so many things here. I don't need guest. I don't need guest database. I don't need scroll view. I don't need RNG. I don't need day description panel. Yeah, I do need that. Okay, here it is. So I set the alpha to, I think it's just 0. Because this is just HSV, and I think the alpha is just 0. The color A equals 1. What's Devinant? Yeah, they're helping me make a game. I need help making this game. You guys like video games? Do you guys like video games? I've never asked that before. You do? Whew. It's a good thing I'm making one. Nick doesn't like them, he just plays them. I could see that. Nick, you play video games at a frequency that no one can keep up with. And it might seem like nobody plays with you, but when you think about it, people play with you all the time. Alright, and it still didn't work. Okay, why? Do they exist? Calendar, oh, why do I have these calendar buttons? That's no good. Okay. That might be messing it up. Oh, that could be messing it up. Let me delete them here, and maybe they'll just like flop into place. Nope. So the 26th should have a ton of events. And they do, and their colors are black. Why is the color black? What's this? So the hue is 0 to 1. The saturation is 0.7 to 0.7. So the saturation is always 0.7. And then the value should be 1. And I'm literally setting the alpha to A. Oh, I think because I'm not using this constructor. I don't think when I create the calendar event display, I might not be using this constructor, which is not calling this. So actually what I really want to do is, nope, I don't want to do that. I don't want to just get the value. So where do I actually create the event display? That's where I want to get to the bottom of this. So I think I do it in the scroll view. But that can't be. No, I definitely do it here. Calendar events. I add the event. So I listen for the event, right? I add the calendar event. And the event gets created by the guest script. So of course I need that guest script. Let's just do it this way. Okay. So I do use the constructor. Oh, because those are already created and they do not have a value. They were already created. They do not have a value. So I need to make new events. Or I could have the scroll view manager upon assigning, oh no, the day display? Where do I add the info? Scroll view manager. Populate calendar events. So here's where calendar day display, calendar event display for each event display. So here I can do this here so that event display. The only problem is this means the color will change every time you check. 0 to 1, 0.7, 0.7, 1, 1, Oh, don't like that. So this is not great, but I'm gonna do it just for now so I can see if it works without having new guests show up. And then, okay, so that will force new colors every time. Ooh. So I woke up this morning at like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, and I went to lift my head to like turn over on my side, and I tweaked my back, and I'm like, oh no, I think my back just went out. I couldn't move my head. I was in so much pain if I moved a millimeter. And I'm like, how am I gonna get through the day? How am I gonna do this? I was looking forward to doing this. And after like 15-20 minutes, I was able to like put my hand underneath my head and support it while I turned on my side. And I just laid there like this. I don't know why. I feel like I saw or read somewhere that if you like hold your shoulders and curl your back, it like loosens up your discs, and maybe if there's a nerve, it can like unpinch it. And it worked. I was, after every like 20 minutes, I was able to move a little bit more. And then finally, by the morning, I was able to turn and look at the clock, which was a good sign. And I was able to get up without holding my head. Yeah, I definitely sit a lot. But I do stretches. I do yoga. Oh, look at that. That's pretty. I like that. Oh man, it looks like work. Does it look too much like work? Yoga is a lame LA thing to do. Nick? To say yoga is lame is lame. Do real stretches? Okay, don't get me started. You're being a troll. I ignore that. It does look like work. Yeah, so how do I make it look more fun? And also the rounded corners, they didn't come through. They all have the same graphic. But the colors work, so that's cool. So let's figure out why the rounded corners didn't work. The 27th. They all have middle. They're all middle. It's possible I added some code to circumvent the switching because I was missing switch mode. Whole, left, right, center. If start piece equals end of day. If start day and end of day, do whole. If start day is the day index, do left. If end day is the day index, do right, and then do center. Bend your head to the side, put your hand on your head, let it rest naturally, just a light stretch on each side of the neck. Bend your head to the side. Oh, no, my neck's too fucked right now. Language, sorry. I feel like I'm getting a little lax and swearing a little more than I'd like. Sorry. I'm just excited, When I'm excited, I can't think before I speak. Calendar event slot, there it is. So yeah, left, middle, right, single. Why is it not working? Update info. Zero, 1, 2, 3. Yes. Huh. Left. Actually, I don't need to do this switch mode thing. I could just... Could just do this. Can I do that? I think I could just do that. As long as these are the same. Yeah, these are the same. Careful, Nick. Careful. So what is it? It's mid-September. Fall's coming. Summer's ending. What are you guys doing? What are you doing to celebrate the end of summer and the beginning of fall? Working on Beano? Foaming? Comic-Con's coming up soon. For those who don't speak the language of FB and Mike Lombardo 3D, they're both working on their Comic-Con costumes. I make clips. I don't care about anything. What are you, a nihilist? I care about nothing. Okay. Okay, so why? Alright, that doesn't explain why it wasn't switching. Maybe I'm not setting the right... No. Yeah, I set the visual mode. I don't set a variable. I just straight up set it. If it's not... Yeah. Let's just throw a thing here. We'll print the mode and see if different numbers pop up, or if they're all just 3. I hope they're different numbers. Let's just quadruple confirm. We have 4 items here. They are the 4 different items we were expecting, and that's that. End of story. End of story. Oh, this feels good. Oh yeah. Just rest my head a little. All right. Please. No. Didn't work. But why? Did the console print? It printed 111111111. So that's strange. It's only doing the middle slot, and it's doing it 1,000 times. Why is it doing it so many times? Over 1,000. Collapse. It's doing it twice. Oh, it's setting this thing twice. But why? And not only is it setting it twice, I do not have 663 events. So it's setting each event multiple times and then doing it twice. NASA creep. What up? You get your PlayStation Network name back? How's it going? NASA. Shout out to NASA Community College. Nick, gotta be careful. Let's see. Why the funk is this not funkin' working? This is driving me crazy. So it's only throwing 1. So let's just work our way backward. We're printing the mode. It's only 1. And we're only getting called here. That means start day and end day. That's fine. Start day and end day never equal the same thing. That's fine. So start day and day index. This is the problem. I think that I don't think day index is functioning anymore. I don't remember where I set this. So day index gets set in the set number. And in the set number, who sets that number? The calendar system? No, the scroll view manager. Set number? No. Who sets that? Oh yeah, Unity tells me. So let's keep going back. Let's keep going back. Add info, update info. Did I go? No. What the heck? So update info. Add info, update info. Populate. Add info. No. So this is only the population. It's on creation. That's when. Day index? Wait a minute. This is getting confusing. I wish I wrote this. I wish I wrote this from scratch, like yesterday. I would have wrote it in a much more intelligent way. But this was written almost a year and a half ago. Almost maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. So now I need to unravel what my brain was thinking 2 years ago, which is not working so well. Also, for those of you who are just joining us and who are new to this channel, my name is Andrew. I am working on a game called Alpine Lake. It is a life sim, Innkeeper-Sim. You know what I never do? I never show the trailer. You know what I also forgot to do? I forgot to use my new layout. I've been using my old layout this whole time. This is my new fun layout. So welcome in if anyone's new. It is a life sim, Innkeeper-Sim, and it's a little bit like Stardew Valley, but with the little twist that you build your buildings from scratch and you invite NPCs to your house and you host them like a good innkeeper. Computer, what up? How are you doing? What are we up to today? So today I'm trying to finalize like the calendar to a point, and then I want to do some yoga animations. I have a yoga minigame, and it's going to have some benefits to the character when you do it in the morning, and you'll be able to choose. So if you don't like yoga, you'll be able to do other activities to get this benefit. But basically, we're going to do some, it's going to be like a sun salutation minigame. If you've ever played Final Fantasy VII, there's a minigame where you're doing squats. It's just like hit the buttons in a rhythm, and it makes you do squats. I think I'm going to do something similar where you hit the button and it does the next pose, and then there'll be anticipation to the following pose, and you just got to, hit the button with a good cadence. And if you're successful, you get a bonus. You get like a, I don't know, some kind of clarity bonus. But right now I'm trying to figure out how to make this calendar work, and I'm trying to hunt down why it's not displaying properly, and it's driving me a little mad. So the day index. The day index is always 1. So this day index is not correct. I'm not setting the day index properly for the calendar days, and I do clear it and I set it to 0, but that's not happening because it is 1. So where do I set the dang thing? So here's where I set it. So let's print the index, and let's see where I set this and see if there's anything funny going on. So calendar day display set number, call calendar display set number, format. I get the month. Oh, okay. So this is a funny little formula I got here. I don't know if this is right. This is probably not. Print. So let's just string formula. Okay, let's see if this formula is actually calculating correctly, because that is a funky formula I'm doing to get the day index. Please raise your hand if you do yoga. With no shame. I do yoga every week, sometimes twice a week, and it's honestly the best thing I've ever decided to do in my life. I highly recommend yoga for everyone. It is not lame. Don't listen to Nick. That is some old school thought that yoga is lame. It is not lame. I'm more like, I'm in better shape as a 37-year-old right now than I ever was, like even in my prime, because of yoga. Ah yes, the coder's mantra, damn you old me. Hells yeah. Oof. I hate it. I hate myself. Well, you know, a few years ago me. Oh, I forgot to think. Are there any squirrels? In the game, I do plan on adding squirrels. They're going to be an animal in the forest, of course. Yeah, I'm obsessed with squirrels. You know this. If there's one thing to know about me, it's not that I'm obsessed with squirrels. There's probably better things to know about me. But if there's like 10 things to know about me, the 10th thing is I love squirrels. Tuna. Yoga, Pilates, Qigong. Whatever works for you. Actually, I don't know what Qigong is. Is that kind of like Tai Chi? I did Pilates for a little bit too. I didn't love it. I like yoga a lot more. Okay. So that formula didn't even print. The formula did not print. That is odd. The fact that that formula did not print is odd. Something is wrong. Something is amiss. Because cal display equals null, maybe? Configure calendar. This is the display manager. This doesn't exist anymore. This whole script doesn't even happen anymore. I am adjusting code in a script that doesn't happen. God dang it. So, where do I actually do this? So I'm configuring the calendar. And I need to configure the calendar in the scroll view manager. This is where I make the calendar now. In the populate calendar, nope. In the populate calendar, here we go. This is where I do it. Idiot. Oh. So the calendar display is now calendar button, get component, so it's the button. Current time, it's not current time, it is just timekeeper. And that should work. Oh my god, what a... Oh. Alright, so this is confusing me. I'm going to... So this definitely caused me problems. I'm going to comment it all out and just remind myself, this script does not exist. I'm going to close it. I never want to see it again. Oh, let me scroll up. You guys are chatty. Thank God, that's why I asked. If y'all could see where I'm at right now. Where are you? You need to put a mouse in there for me? Oh my God. I went to a restaurant last night and there was a mouse running around. It was an outdoor restaurant and it was running around right next to our chair, or right next to our table, and it kept wanting to get to a little crevice in the wall behind me. So it would run up to me. It kind of stopped because I was right there, and I'd see it out of the corner of my eye and I'd stomp to make it run away. And then eventually I was like just eating and it ran right under the table to get into the hole behind me, and it jumped out of I jumped out of the chair like with food in my mouth, and I'm just like, fuck, what am I supposed to do? I told someone at the restaurant, they're like, oh my God, we're so sorry, we're gonna figure it out, I'm so sorry. And then the mouse just, it came back. They didn't do anything, whatever. It happens. But I'll put a mouse in for you. Maybe I'll even call it something. Maybe you can have a mouse pet. Should you be able to have a mouse pet? Nick, go to Blink with FB. He gets free guest passes. Anyone in Brooklyn, go to Blink with FB. So Andrew, will we be seeing you in an upcoming Unity showcase? No. That guy was like, hey, are you using any of the new features that we can use to promote you? And I'm like, no. And he's like, all right, bye. All right, bye. So no, you will not see me being promoted by Unity anytime soon. But thank you for calling me out. I really appreciate that. Evie's working on the treadmill. Omar's like, nah, I'm gonna do bicep curls for 2 hours. You gotta be careful. You gotta work on all the muscles, not just biceps. I'm sure you all know that. Oh man, I can't catch up with you guys. I'm gonna skip all the workout stuff. You're in a bodega in the Bronx? Can you get me a bacon, egg, and cheese, please? Because I haven't had one. I haven't had a really good bacon, egg, and cheese in so long. There's a coffee shop near me. They're like a pretentious, very expensive coffee shop. You know, it's like $7.50 for a latte or like a cappuccino with oat milk or almond milk. And they have a breakfast, breakfast menu. They have a bacon, egg, and cheese. It's called the Bodega. And I'm like, ooh, a bodega sandwich. Let's try it. They did okay. It's on like a fancy brioche, so it's not the same like flimsy, squishy, spongy Kaiser roll, which it's supposed to be on. But, they did an okay job. It's definitely like 4 times the price of a actual bodega bacon, egg, and cheese, which, whatever. My cousin had a hamster when I was like 5. I reached in to pet it, it bit me, and I flung it across. Oh, it's amazing. That poor hamster. When Centis for Unity comes out, we can integrate it into character stuff and then use it to promote you. Is that their AI stuff? I'm not keeping up with their AI stuff because I don't know. I still have mixed feelings about AI. All LA coffee places are pretentious. Yeah, they are. I kind of love it though. I love pretentious coffee shops. They're my favorite. No, this is a real bodega. Hells yeah. I miss real bodegas. Yeah, I was thinking that as well too, and it could be interesting. I'll look it up. Or send me, if you have a link for it, send it my way. Let me just do my obligatory shout out to myself. If anyone's out there that hasn't wishlisted Alpine Lake yet, please wishlist it. What are you waiting for? Do me the favor. It helps. All right. So where was I? I feel like I implemented this correctly and it should work now. Let's see. Compiler errors. Obviously I did not implement it correctly. Oh, no. Wait, the event display type. Oh, I think I just... Idiot. I think I declare that in the script I just commented out and closed, so... Oh. Calendar... Day display? Calendar display manager. Yeah. Oops. So I'll put that in the calendar system now. It's way more appropriate here. Oh, whoops. I just closed Mono. Five Gank, you're the first Unity dev I am seeing not talking about jumping ship since the recent update with the engine. Yo, I am, so I might be a little, I'm like counterculture. I do not like how angry everyone's being. I do not like that everyone's freaking out. I appreciate that, I appreciate that Unity has given me this free software to use for years. If I was smart enough, I would have been able to profit off it this whole time. I do not get involved in all of the anger and the hate. I also don't like to be angry and be hateful. So there's that. I do think that their pricing structure it's unfair to lower priced games. It could be a tactic to make Unity, it's like a long-term plan to make Unity games more premium. Maybe you'll think twice about releasing your Unity game for 99 cents. Maybe you'll think twice about, you'll just, maybe I'll charge $3.99. And over like the next few years, maybe Unity games won't be seen as cheap garbage anymore. Maybe they'll be seen as a premium game engine again. My second point is that I had a second point. What was my second point? I think this also affects. I've heard the number. Oh, this only affects 20% of Unity devs. I would argue that this only affects 1% of Unity devs. I'd say 99% of people deving in Unity are not selling $200,000 worth of product, and they're not selling 200,000 copies. Like, they're just not. I'm sorry, I'm not. And I bet 99% of the people out there who are using Unity, they're not either. But we're striving for it. I heard the argument that, but I just don't trust them. How can they pull the rug out from under me? I don't trust this company anymore. Companies charge fees all the time. I don't trust any company. I never really trusted them. They were never my friend. It's not like Blender where they're like basically like a charity software that Microsoft floats. They're a business, a public company. They need to make profits. They need to pay their investors. That's how our economy works. It's rough. Actually, I didn't want to get into it, but I'm going to keep using Unity. Like, it's an amazing piece of software, and I'm going to keep using it. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, 5Gang. Yeah, if you like what you see, feel free to follow anyone out there. If you have any questions about the game, happy to answer them. If you want to keep talking about Unity's pricing structure, I could do that too, but I don't think it's that important. It's not going to affect us. Yeah. I'm also like, I like to stay zen. I like to not get angry. People are overreacting a little bit, I mean, I get it. They're maybe they haven't been hurt much by companies before. I feel like I'm constantly being hurt by companies, so it's just like, all right, whatever. You're gonna charge a fee, fine. It's a pretty small fee, and you can get around it. You pay for Unity Pro, and then you can make $1 million and still not get charged. And that only costs you $2,000 to not get charged, and you can make $1 million. And if you're making $1 million, then you could start paying their very small fee. It's not that bad. I want Unity to exist long term, and if they are running out of profit and they need to figure out how to make more profit, then please make profit, stick around. I need a supported platform. So there's my hot take, my controversial, non-angry hot take. All right, this is going to work now. This is going to work. It's taking me a long time to hit this play button. Oh, I'm back. Oh. All right. You ready? Ready? Oh, it kind of worked. So I already know what's wrong. So the right one works, the left one doesn't. And I did not set the size of the sprite correctly. If you charge $10 for your game and get 2 installs per purchase, on average, you can get 1 million without even getting Pro in the system. The install tracking thing is just so bizarre. No, yeah. Okay, it's unclear how installs work, but they'll figure it out, I'm sure. They're not going to let some malicious trolls do a install attack on you and then charge you. That's not going to happen. I guarantee it. So everyone just take a deep breath. We'll get through this. Also, okay, so Clay. So this is the middle one. So it looks like my formula is off by a day. And that's why everything's shifted and there's no left. Okay, my formula is off by a day. And where did I set that? I set that here. So the formula is x plus 1. So I just need x. I don't need x plus 1. And I need to change the size of the sprite. It is too big. 128 pixels was just too big. Can anyone explain to me what Unity is? I'm new to this. Unity is the game engine I'm using. Look, top right corner. Unity. I'm so very lost. Yeah, so for my buddies out there who have no idea what I'm talking about, Unity is the game engine I use, and they announced Tuesday, while I was on stream, they announced that they're going to start charging in a very confusing manner. Like, it's a free engine, but now they're going to start charging for people who make profit off this game. They want to make profit off your game too. They let you use their engine for free. They want to make profit off of it. So they introduced a pricing structure that a lot of people are upset about. Whatever. We're not upset here. I'm upset with the people that are upset, all right? Maybe that's what I'm upset about. I just want everyone to calm down. I'm very non-confrontational. I get uncomfortable when people are angry, and I want people to not be angry. I have a feeling Battlestate Games, maker of Escape from Tarkov, is going to patch out the tracking since they have their own launcher. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a terms and service update that says if you do that, then you are liable for damages, but whatever. I don't know about that. That would be like Final Cut taking a percentage of my clip money. Well, Final Cut, I mean, it is kind of like that. But Final Cut wasn't free. You paid for it, and they're a software that just lets you pay for their software and use it. And, you know, that's okay. Also, is Final Cut even supported anymore? That's a good question. They're Apple. They used to be Apple, right? They would have a hard time suing a Russian company. Oh, right. They would. So what was the problem? The formula was one off, and I needed to change the sprite size. So let's calendar event slot. This background, let's set this to event right. And figure out, I need it to be set to a scale of 2. Nope, set it to a scale of 3. That looks good. Yep. Okay. And I'll set this back to event slot middle. Actually, no, I'll set it to event slot whole. Single. Okay. That'll be the default. And now this is going to look gorgeous. Are you ready to see a 100% gorgeous calendar that just makes you feel giddy? It just makes you want to manage the hell out of this in. Honestly, as I'm working on this, I'm like, this feels so much like work. I probably have to make it more fun. All right, well, there it is. It works. The text is hard to read now. I guess I need to make it black. What can I do to make this more fun? I basically made Google Calendars inside the game. What an idiot. I hate myself. I'm so stupid. Oh, actually, why am I making it black when I can use the overlight material? So now it has a white drop shadow. Someone teach me Premiere Pro, please. Yo, I guarantee you open Premiere and you'll learn it in 5 seconds. They're the same. They're the same. All the softwares are the same. Whoa, it's even harder to read? That's not good. What if I make it full screen? Yeah, that's like really hard to read. It's possible that the white drop shadow makes it more difficult. And you know what? I think I only want the text. I only want the text to show up once. You know, I don't want it the whole thing. So what I could do is I can say, maybe I just have it show up in the first index, and that's it. I'll just have it show up in the first index, and that's it. So let's see, set text. Where do I set the text? I probably set it in the populate calendar events. No. Where do I set you? Set text. Oh god, I just have it called set text. Set event text. I literally changed the name of that method so I can do a find and only have one search result here. Was that crazy? Was that the craziest thing that any coder has ever done? So only if it's start. Okay, here we go. So I basically want to set the event text to be So if it's here or left, set the name. Otherwise, set nothing. And that's what I want. So that should make it less busy. Now, the readability is a problem. I think the colors, it's possible I just want to make the colors saturation and value be darker and keep the white text. That's probably better because I didn't like the black text. Let's go back to white. But I mean, the colors are fun. I don't know. Let's go back to white. Oh, it's not even white, it's like gray. Let's just play with the randomization of the color a little bit, make it readable over with white. So I do that in the populate. So I do it here for now, which is not good, but I'll move it eventually. So instead of being so bright, I'll do 0.7, and then maybe I'll make it more saturated. The more saturated it is, the farther from white it will be, so it'll be easier to read. Also, where the heck is Nightbot? Have you guys seen Nightbot? I think she's missing. Please go check out the Steam page if you haven't. Also, if you want to join the Discord, where I very rarely post updates, it's not quite a party in the Discord. It's a little calm, but if you ever want to see updates that I don't post on my socials, feel free to join the Discord. Yeah, my name is Andrew. I'm working on Alpine Lake. It is an in-sim life sim. It's like Stardew Valley. It's like The Sims. You know what I've never done? I've never like showed the trailer. If anyone out there has never seen it and refuses to click that Steam page, I'll just play the trailer. I'll even mute the music. So there's a town, there's NPCs to interact with. You got a property, you build, and I kind of reference The Sims, so the building gets pretty complex. You know, it's not just drop a square plot, like a square thing, and that's it. You can really build whatever layout you want. And then there's decorations that have area of effects. There's farming. What kind of life sim doesn't have farming? There's dogs. There's pet. There's fishing. You got a sword. You can smack stuff. And then guests come to visit. They hang out. And then you level up. What else do you need? You can take photos. So yeah. Feel free to follow. Feel free to wishlist. Feel free to say hi. Also, feel free to not, you know, do whatever you want. I can't make you do anything. I don't want to make you do anything. Just do whatever you want. All right, so let's see if these colors are a little better. The readability. I shouldn't be focusing so much on UI. It's already 8:20 and I want to do some animation. I'm still doing the calendar. I'm sorry. Calendars are so boring. But I'm excited that it's actually working now. All right, that's way more readable. I can keep the white. It's a little dingy. You put a lot of good work into the game so far. Not my type of game, but lots of people love games like this. Thank you. Yeah, I hope people want to play it. Okay, so maybe I want to make the day background. I think I need to make the day background a little darker so that these colors never overlap. Also, these colors they're kind of hideous. I think 0.7 is too dark. So we'll just do 0.85. We'll split the difference. And I will make sure to copy this exact random when I create the... Yes, here. I need to use the exact same random function here so that it matches. And we're going to move on. I think the calendar is good for now. I won't bore you guys any longer with calendar work. I want to do some character animation. So let's check out the yoga activity as it is, and let's see what it needs. Ganzi, MP3. Welcome. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. How are you? You tell me. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. My boss is literally right behind me, so I can't use too much audio. Can you please get your boss in here so we can talk to him? Also, why don't you have headphones? This tree just grew right in the middle of this yoga mat. I gotta fix that. All right, so we have a yoga mat. So right now the animation is basically sit and meditate. And it looks like I don't trigger. Okay, so I have a whole control scheme where you get on the yoga mat and it enters this state where you can do different poses. So let's activate that. I think I deactivated that temporarily. So I want to reactivate that by going to the prefab and saying trigger player control. Yes. Trigger the yoga player control. Yes. Okay. Your boss is named Andy? Get Andy in here. I don't like other people named Andrew normally. Andrew's my name. All right, so did I break the yoga thing? Let's see. I might have. I don't remember why. So start a yoga class. I don't want to start a yoga class. I just want to do yoga myself. So dance pose, sitting pose, hands on hip pose, corpse pose. All right, and then stop doing yoga. Okay, so basically, I just kind of trigger different animations based on the button hit. You shouldn't. He only gave you a job after a really long time while you bitched about easy work. I'm not gonna let that go. But sorry, Ganzi. Why does he need 40 minutes to make a cup of coffee? What? I gotta go make more coffee. I hope to be back before you're gone. I mean, when you do a pour over, it takes like 15 minutes if you're just focused on that. But if you're flicking on your phone, you know, it's gonna take a minute. Come on, man. Gonze. You gotta be careful with the hate and the slurs. So I want to make... I need to make these sun salutation poses. And the sun salutation poses are made up of a chaturanga, a hands over the head, a fold. Right? Is that it? Start here. Hands on the head. Fold. And then you stretch your spine. And then you go down. You do your push-up thing. Do your vinyasa. And then you get back up. Hands overhead. Fold. Stretch your spine. Okay. So it's those 4 poses. Hands overhead. Fold. Halfway up. Well, the push-up is like it's not a pose, it's like a whole thing. That's going to be tough because I don't have IK arms. I might not do that then. Well, let's just see where we get. If anything, I'll just replace those fake temporary poses with actual poses, and I'll just literally have 1 frame poses. So let's open up Maya. We have about 30 minutes. I'm going to end 5 minutes earlier today because I need to head into the office. So I just want to give myself those 5 minutes. Happy B-Day. Happy baby? Why are you saying happy baby? Oh, happy baby, the pose. Happy baby. I get so confused. There's no happy baby in a sun salutation. Maybe I'll just do like some popular poses. I won't do a whole sun salutation. I'll just do like a crescent, a warrior, like a warrior 3. That's a popular one. Always end with a happy baby. I mean, yeah. I don't want it to be too knowledgeable. You know, I don't want the yoga thing to stand out like, oh, whoever devved this loves yoga so much they're trying to like force yoga and they're using the proper terms. You know, I just want it to be like a passing thing. I don't want it to be too focused. So I do want to keep it simple. So let's start with an animation we already have and we'll just make some poses. And I think the present item is just a pose. That'll be a great one to start with. We'll save this as humanoid yoga. And first things first, let's do a crescent pose. And since I'm a righty, I'm going to focus on my... Ooh, that's horrible. Oh, okay. It's just... Oh, no. This rig is not happy. Oh, okay. It's just bad. Actually, I don't think I have a heel. Is there a foot? No, it's just one solid foot bone. So crescent requires a bend in the foot. So we're going to switch it to be warrior. Warrior 1. Warrior 1. This is actually amazing. I love it. I do want to get rid of the keys that are already there. Can you make him a bit thicker? No. This is... Oh, God. What's sticking out of his crotch? Don't look at that. Don't look at that. Oh, I also have 2 sets of characters. Delete. There we go. That is... Whew, that's rough right there. That's okay. That's okay. We're gonna keep the shoulders down. Oh. The dog is snoring. The dog is barking in her sleep. maybe a bit of a gut. I've been playing a game. My wife has been playing a game. I've been watching her mostly play Fae Farm, which just came out, and it's a lot. It's a life sim. It's pretty good. It's really high quality. It's fun. They have a nice character customization system where you can choose to be like a chunkier person or a thinner person. It's just two choices, one or the other, A or B. It's not like a slider. I actually had a slider originally, but I got rid of it. Oh wait, the hips are a little too... I know you're supposed to square the hips, but they're a little too square. Too square. Nice twist in the spine. Alright, so there's our first pose. And I really hope... Okay, so... We'll do 10 frames. Or, we'll do 20 frames of the pose. And then the next pose will start on the 21st frame. So some other popular poses. We'll do a Warrior 3. I think Warrior 3 is pretty popular. And all I gotta do is this. That is the ideal Warrior 3. I cannot do that. Alright, so we got that. Oh wait, we're a little too twisted. We're a little too twisted. Headphones are in, ready to talk. Wait, so you're at the office, Ganzi? I thought you work from home mostly. Only when my boss travels. Alright, so 20 to 40. 21 to 40 will be Warrior 3. And we'll do chair. We'll do chair. So for chair, I kind of just want to reset. That's pretty much chair. Actually, I want to reset everything except the arms. So I want to reset the hip, reset the legs, reset the knees, reset the spine, and then let the arms go back. Bonk. So this is kind of like a chair. Wait, what is happening? Nessa, you have no reason to hate your old boss. He gave you a job that paid you... Oh, God. What are you doing? Jesus, what are you doing? You're supposed to be the mod. Alright, we got a chair. What else do we need? I think I have enough space. Right now the script can... It like, supports... downward dog. Duh. So now we'll go back to we'll do downward dog. Okay. So downward dog, we want to bring the feet back. And we want to... Oh, God. Oh, God. Everyone behave. I need to be in world mode. Oh, my God, I don't have any music? This whole time I didn't have any music? I'm sorry. Alright. So now we just need to plant the arms, which is not an easy task. And we'll lift the head up because they've got a big head. Actually, maybe I'll just lift the whole body up. This is censorship. Gonzi, you gotta please relax. Getting all flustered. Alright, so actually let me reset the arms because I think they'll be better perfectly straight. No, maybe not. These set to gimbal? Set these to gimbal. Oof, that is a broken elbow. What have I done? Let's reset that elbow. There we go. Reset the hand. 100 degrees of rotation. What have we done? Oh my god, what have we done? Alright. So that's what we want. Now we don't need to be in gimbal anymore. Just want to plant that hand. Okay. And for those of you who think, why are you animating yoga? Because I feel like it. What do you mean, why? I do whatever I want. How can you ask such a thing? Alright, it was much easier when I reset this, so let's reset the arm. I have a friend named Paul that would sleep exactly like this during sleepovers, just like with his butt in the air. Where is Paul? Get Paul in here. Alright, so we'll make it a little asymmetrical, because asymmetry is good. Okay, I think that's a downward dog. That's a downward dog. To 80, right? This one was supposed to go to one more. All right, this is kind of fun actually. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna export this and get it in the game in 20 minutes and update the controller so we can do yoga. Who's with me? Who thinks I could do that? So we need to duplicate the female char group. Then we need to confirm that the animation stayed. It isn't funny. Why is that sizzling? It's rotating. That's not good. Okay, let's undo that duplication and see why we're rotating. Oh, the knee controller. Copy. Paste. Okay, that should be fixed. Pose, 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 pose. That's it's kind of funny. That's for the socials right there. Raise your hand if you want to be my social media manager. The job entails making fun clips to put on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter. you know, just throw it out there. Just raise your hand. Are there any fatalities in Alpine Lake? No. And your boss Andy over there never said, "Oh, you guys are talking about Andy again." Be careful, guys. Be careful talking about Andy. You guys like Andrew's cartoon chair? I like the chalk highlights. What are you talking about? Oh, this thing? It's mesh, and the green screen's right behind it, so it's like a horrible meringue of green screen cutting out. I have a friend named Paul. You already said that. I already read that. You need proper yoga downward dog and bad at yoga downward dog, and each character has a yoga skill. That is a great idea. I like that idea. I'm not sure I have time to like implement a whole good at yoga, bad at yoga system. But, you know, maybe I should, because I'm making it a big part of the game. It's going to give you stats. Honestly, also, I gotta fix the weighting. Character's butt sticks out. I need to make the pants a little bigger. Don't use big words like moraine. Oh. I don't know what word to call that. The only word I know is moraine. All right. Let's get this in. Let's get this in. Duplicate character. Boom. Confirm. Poses. Boom, 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 boom. Let me also select. Save. Export. Send to Unity. Selection. No. Anims. This is a humanoid yoga. Export. I've got errors. That's fine. I always do. Did Unity crash? Where are you? Get in here, Unity. Where did you go? Where did you come from? Where did you go? Did Unity crash, One-Eyed Joe? It did. Damn it. It's always crashing. Didn't even do anything. I didn't do it. Why you gotta crash me, bruh? I hate it when things crash. It makes my inner Long Island come out. Gotta keep that down. Remember last stream when I bashed Long Island a lot? Sorry guys, I was in a bad mood that day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that felt good actually. Oh. Make sure to stretch. Maybe I'm a Twitch noob, but can we see who's actually watching? I see 11 people. How do you know? But how do we see who's here? Oh my god, why can't I read? You actually can't. We just got a bunch of lurkers, but you know, that's fine. If anyone out there is shy, feel free to say hi. I'm very friendly. I wanna say hi back. If you like what you see, feel free to follow. My name is Andrew. If you're new, I'm making Alpine Lake. You can see the trailer in the corner. You can visit the Steam page, give it a little wish list. I got 2 wish lists yesterday. Do you think I could do better than that today? Maybe, maybe not. Doesn't matter. Yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Even lurking. Even if you don't say hi, don't wish list, don't do anything. If you're just out there watching, that's fine too. I appreciate you just being out there. If you're out there watching and then hating everything you see, maybe we need to talk. Well, that's okay too. You can hate me. That's fine. Just don't tell me. I'll feel real bad. I'll start sweating. All right. I think the humanoid yoga has been imported, even though it crashed. I need to... Is FB still making coffee? Oh yeah, he takes a long time. It's a proper pour over. 15 minutes minimum. And if he's flicking on his phone, that's like that adds 5 minutes. Rig. So I need to make this humanoid. I need to make a copy from another avatar. Char avatar. Great. Anyone else excited for the Avatar live action show? I know the movie was a horrendous flop, but maybe the live action show will be nice. We want to import animations, yes. Import message, yeah. Import problem, whatever. Compress animation? I don't think so. Has everyone ever tried FB's coffee? Yes. FB is a master at drinks. He makes excellent coffee, and he makes excellent cocktails. He loves the craft. All right, so we have 4 clips, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. The first one was Warrior 1. And it went to frame 20. The second one was Warrior 3. Warriors, come out and play. Very sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry. What a good movie. Oh my god, what a good movie. 21 to 40. Let's apply, because I'm going to forget. Apply. My college roommate always struggled with brushing his teeth in the morning. It was great. I did. Spoiler alert, I was Gonzi's college roommate. There, I said it. I'm much better now. I don't have that issue. And the issue wasn't that I didn't brush my teeth. It's just I had like morning allergies that just made my sinuses horrible. And it would make me cough a lot in unwanted ways. So the third one was chair pose. And it was from 41 to 61, to 60, right? No, 41 to 60. Okay. I love making gin drinks. Yeah, I had an amazing gin drink last night with, what was it? It was with hibiscus and Saint Germain and egg white. I went to a restaurant last night. It was called a Red Envelope. It was delicious. Tell me what your favorite gin drink is, Tuna. I say this about Evie. He's a great friend. He's funny. He's smart. But his coffee, overrated. That is harsh. Downward dog. And this one is from 61 to 80. I'm hoping that I don't need to change all of these animation settings, these root. I can't do gin. I can't do gin straight. I don't like gin straight. Like I like whiskey. I like rye. I like bourbons. I like scotches. Those I can do neat on ice. You know, no mixers necessary. Vodkas, gins, those are not. I can't do those straight. And tequilas, I feel like I've had really good tequilas that you can drink straight, and I've had horrific tequilas that need something. But maybe I've had one gin that's okay straight, and that was rare. That was a rare one. There's a small batch distiller that makes a really nice gin up here that goes excellent with sparkling water and elderflower. Please share. Maybe they've made their way here. Maybe I've tried it. What are they called? Am I allowed to talk about alcohol? These are all non-alcoholic cocktails, by the way, we're talking about. Disclaimer. Asterisk. All right, so we have our yoga poses. And where did I put those? Where do I even trigger those? Are they idols? Are they... Where are they? Oh, I'm just like calling them. That's horrible. I thought elderflower was only in video games. Elderflower is a real thing. And it is Saint Germain, right? Saint Germain is elderflower liqueur. Dylan's, totally non-alcoholic. Yes, totally non-alcoholic. Evie's back. Evie, do not scroll up. If you want your friendships to stay exactly where they are. Do not scroll up. Please, stay here in the now. It's better for everybody. Do not scroll up. Just don't. Spoilers. There's spoilers up there. There's spoilers up there. Do not scroll up. Oh my god, we have 9 minutes, and I need to make a new animation system that's the yoga. I could... alright. What I can do. I can make a new layer. I'll call it yoga. I'm gonna move it up in priority. Oh no, down is higher, right? I'm gonna wait. 0. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Let's bring in the 4 poses. Let's make an empty one. This is gonna be the default. And then we'll just have yoga indexes. I'll just make a new parameter. Call it animation int. Call it int. I have too many animation ints. I don't want to add 4 more just with these yoga poses. Yoga. Yoga int. Let's bring it up. My other ints. So basically any state. If yoga equals true, well, actually, yeah, right? So I need another one. I need a bool. And then I'll call that yoga bool. Yoga B. Where are my other bools? There they are. Okay, so make transition. Any state, make transition. So if yoga B is true and yoga int is equal to 0, then we do warrior 1. But this is warrior 3, so equals to 1. Make transition. People don't like using any state, but since I'm making this a layer and it's only active when yoga's active, then I think I'm pretty safe. Spoils, or everyone yelling at me about being a bad boy? Definitely spoils. Don't go up there. Yoga's true, and yoga int. Oh my god, I have 6 minutes. No, I gotta end early. Gotta go. We gotta go now. We gotta stop now. Equals 1. So we won't be able to see if these worked. That sucks. We'll have to do it next time. Let's raid out, and I hope everyone has a great day. Stick around. Stick around for the raid. No one likes a low raid number. It's really embarrassing. Let's see who we can go to. Hopefully there's someone new today. I don't want to go to someone I've already been to. Actually, no one I know is online right now. Should we just find someone new? Let's just go somewhere new and random. Let's go somewhere new and random. I'm gonna pick someone at random. Alright, I hope everyone had a good time. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I hope no one got ads. I turned ads off. Did you notice that? No more ads. Alright guys, see ya. See you next time.